playing like he was fucking Jesus. No offense, but like. Welcome back to the Airborne Podcast. I'm your host, Ajit. That's Big Boy Braz with us. We got Thanos back on the podcast. The Raptors. They're not doing anything but stressing us all out with the 7th straight loss to the Utah Jazz. Coming down the stretch, it was a close game, but Donovan Mitchell closed it out with his personal own 7-0 run.
The Spider.
I think it was like a 9-2 run to end the game. Pascal Siakam did not come clutch once again, missing his 4th game winner to either tie it or win the game. And it was the first time we had our full team back, but it did not matter because the Raptors, like I said, lost their 7th straight game. All they're making me want to do right now is switch teams, as you can see, and drink alcohol. Brav, so I'm going to start with you. How do you feel right now? Because honestly, this is a reaction right after the game, so tell me how you feel.
You know that feeling where you just wake up, or not even when you wake up, you know that feeling where like, you know, like you had it in your hand, and then like it was just taken away from you, you know, and then like you just like confused and like want to punch something. That's how I feel. I just want to beat the shit out of Pascal Siakam. Like when you review the last play, like they did a poor job of setting a screen to get Powell open. Like I don't know who drew the play up, but Siakam should not be your game winner. And I think I told you off camera, like your numero uno hero or your clutch player should be either Powell or Lowry, maybe Freddie, but no more Siakam.
There was a lot of shots I questioned with Siakam in that 4th quarter.
Yeah.
He did have a really good. He did have a really good 3rd quarter, but that 4th quarter, towards the end, when he had a few opportunities to either extend our lead or at least, you know, win the game for us, he didn't capitalize at all. Anujan, I'm gonna throw this to you, but before I do, the Raptors lost this game by 1 possession. It was a 3-point game. They lost 115-112. That pushes the Raptors. I think they were already at the 11th spot, but that pushes them record-wise to 17 and 24, I believe. 17-24. My God.
Yeah, pretty bad.
I have not seen the Raptors struggle this bad to close out games in so long. This feels like unfamiliar territory because it's been so goddamn long.
Yeah.
Anujan, I want to throw it to you. What did you feel like? What did you feel like? I mean, just take it away. I mean, just say what you
Bro, like, I mean, all in all, overall, the game was nice. Like, going to this game, I didn't think we'd have a chance to face Utah, considering the fact that we lost to all the the low-level teams.
The scrubs.
The scrubs, yeah. But we didn't have a closer, man. That's the only thing we're missing. We didn't have a closer, and on top of that, we didn't have any rebounding.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Bro, I can't stress enough how much we need more rebounding. Like we don't have anything. Like Gobert is literally eating us in the paint, getting like and ones and stuff. And I don't know, Mitchell became Kobe in the last 50 seconds, bro. Like he score, bro. Like man was meditating while he's at the free throw line. Did you see that? Like he was closing his eyes and breathing in and out.
Yo, like, hold on, wait before you go. That last free throw possession where he closes his eyes and he's like, Om Namah Shivaya, Om, and then he opens his eyes and it shoots it.
Yeah,
and then who was it? I think it was Kyle Lowry and OG.
Yeah, he came in. Yeah.
I seen it, and then this guy started complaining. You know, that was hilarious.
He got pissed.
Ball never lies.
I gotta give Mitchell credit though. Like man stepped up, scored the last. He did what a number one option was supposed to do. Come through in the clutch. Yeah, and he made most of his free throws too. Like that's something we need to work on as well. Like we can't keep missing free throws like at crucial times. You know,
the free throw differential and offensive rebounding for the Utah Jazz versus the Raptors today was I don't even know how to explain
it. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell had some funny moments. One was when he went up for a layup and then got an offensive foul called on him when Chris Boucher was in his way. And he's like, I'm strong, but I ain't that strong. and is laughing to the ref. And then obviously the one that you mentioned with the free throw, Lowry kind of flinched him, and he's like, "You can't be doing that." He's telling the ref, complaining to him.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, he prayed for the second free throw to make sure it was a 3-point game.
Yo, that pissed me off, man.
I think the downfall of this game, that kind of, it could be the fatigue because these guys are just coming back, getting their legs since they've been out from health and safety protocol. But they let the Utah Jazz go on that 9-0 run to go up 91-84 before they called that timeout.
Mm.
And then Rudy Gobert also got a 3-point play after that to put them up by 10. And they had to crawl their way back, and that took a lot more effort from them, which was why it kind of led to them struggling at the end. Lowry did have a better game than he did the previous game against Detroit. But the one issue was we couldn't get defensive stops when we needed it.
Mm.
And Lowry was getting torched by Donovan Mitchell all night. I don't know why he was guarding him. I felt like Fred VanVleet should have had him more than he did. But, I mean, at the end of the day, either Fred or Norman, one of the two. Lowry was too small in that case. But
I would never thought Norman Powell would have been like my go-to star. Like I used to be like, yo, screw Norman, but he stepped up.
Yeah.
He wants a max contract or whatever it is.
I was so surprised seeing what's his name? Leo, was it Leo Rounds I was talking about, Norm?
Oh yeah.
About being that scorer, like when we're on a drought.
he was basically saying that those shots that he gave up to Siakam, he should be taking those because he's the one who's been
a consistent one.
Yeah, he's been getting those mileages under his belt, and Siakam just coming back trying to find his rhythm. So the way Norm's been scoring, he should be the one taking those shots when he's open. But the Raptors had their opportunities. Like Norm hit that 3 to put him up 2, and then Lowry came back and hit that 3 to put him up 5. It's just we went on like you said, an offensive drought for the rest of the game, and we only had one shot after that, a layup by Siakam in the final seconds before the game was over. But I did want to get into the stats before we get more in depth about the game. The Utah Jazz shot 46% from the field, and the Raptors shot 48%. The Raptors were 40 of 83 from the field, and the Utah Jazz were 34 of 74 from the field. 3-point shooting wise, the Utah Jazz beyond the arc were 12 of 37 for 32%. And the Raptors actually shot really well today from beyond the arc. They were 21 of 44, shooting 48% for the night. Now, the free throw discrepancy was the issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We got robbed.
The Raptors only shot 14 free throws as a team, only made 11 for the night, shooting 79% from the line. And then the Utah Jazz were 35 of 41 for 85%. I think Donovan Mitchell himself had more free throws than our whole team.
Yeah, he had more free throws than our whole team, yeah.
Yo, do you guys feel like that one play where Siakam or whoever it was went to the basket and Gobert, like I think near the end. Yeah, it was at the end where Lowry gave him a nice pass and then Siakam got that. I think it was got a 2. And then I feel like Gobert fouled him, no? I think it was the last few
there were a few calls where we should have got the foul call.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have got at least 5, 6, 7 more free throws, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the Raptors, I mean, they did shoot a hell of a lot better from the 3-point line. They just didn't make them when it counted most. The game was so close because the Raptors are shooting so well from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Even though Utah had so many more free throws, we were just raining it from 3.
I think one positive takeaway from this game is that we're back, right? Like you see the intensity, the defense, you see all that. We're back. So I think he's got to wait a few more games.
Yeah, like we're trending in the right direction, but none of those things are resulting in wins right now, right?
Yeah.
And because we lost so many games before we had our full team, it's kind of weighing on the whole team coming back now.
Yeah.
Like when the starters are coming back, there's more pressure on them because we're already on a losing streak, right?
Sure.
Even Nick Nurse at the end of that game was complaining to the ref saying, how do these guys have a foul to give? And how do they have 41 free throw attempts?
Yeah.
We only have 14. If you saw that at the end, he was complaining. Because we were already out of all our timeouts before the
I think he challenged the play near the end, which I thought was stupid because you wasted a timeout.
It was a clear foul. I don't know why he challenged that.
No, I swear, he challenged it, and that's when he lost it, right?
Yeah, and then we had no more timeouts with like a minute and a half left. And that's why we literally had to just go on the fly and try to figure it out without getting a set play.
That's the worst. If you had timeout, we would have been able to control the game better.
The Raptors as a whole end up getting done up on the rebounding once again by another team. It was a minus 17 for us tonight. It was a 48-31 rebounding difference. Jesus Christ. Aaron Baines, thank God, wasn't on the floor today as much as he was last game.
He had the one good play where he drove to the net. I think Siakam
dunked it,
yeah, that was a good play.
That's all it was, though. That's all he had.
Yeah, but that's better than nothing, yo. When my brother and I were watching the game, my brother had a valid point. I think we were +6, +7, and then the moment Baines came onto the floor, I think they were on a streak. I think they were like +8 or something stupid. And the reason was because Baines was like not attacking, he wasn't moving his feet, he was just standing still. And they were able to get the shots in. Something we've been talking about lately about the negativity of Baines.
Nobody's guarding Baines when he's on the floor, so they're playing 5-on-4.
Word.
And the Raptors, their small ball lineup did better than any other lineup today.
Yeah.
Chris Boucher was amazing. Thank God for his offense.
Sick.
And offensive rebounds, we were a -6. They had 9 offensive rebounds. We only had 3.
I think Larry loves Chris Boucher. Like, Chris Boucher is a Serge Ibaka 2.0, you know?
Word.
He just gives him the pass and stuff, the pick and roll.
The Utah Jazz are playing like the San Antonio Spurs with their ball movement.
Yeah.
In that first quarter, 14 assists on the first 16 shots.
Bro, Ingles was something else today, man. Ingles, Jordan Clarkson, who else?
Clarkson's always good though this year. Like he's been like doing some good shit this year.
He should be leading 6th man of the year. He's averaging 17 points for the season. Ingles last game against Washington, this is the second night of a back-to-back for them, and he shot 8 out of 10 threes. He made 8 threes out of 10 attempts last night against the Washington Wizards.
Oh, jeez.
And the Raptors, they won the assist battle, I think in the second half, basically, or from the second quarter on. They won 31-21, so they were +10. And then steals, they were +2, 9-7. Blocks, they were -1. Utah won 5-4. And turnovers, they only had 10 for the game. Utah had 13, so they were +3. And points in the paint, we were a -2. The Utah Jazz had 32 points in the paint. We had 30. Second chance points killed us. You saw Rudy Gobert getting a lot of offensive rebounds, putback dunks or layups, whatever you want to call it. They had 19 second chance points. We only had 7. They were +12. And fast break points were pretty even for the most part. They had 15. We had 13, so we're -2. Points off turnovers, they were 19. We were 17. They were +2 again. And we got 28 fouls called on us, and they only got 16 for the night.
Jeez, that's hectic.
So we had 12 more. Yeah, we had 12 more calls on our side. I don't know what to say, bro. The referees did not bless us.
But I mean, this all in all, this game was pretty tight. I'm okay with, like, we had that game in the bag. I know that, but overall our team played pretty well. Siakam, I'm not gonna bash him for that game tying 3. I mean, it was a good shot. He just missed it. Other than that, I feel like the game was pretty good. The top 6 players on our team did well. We need another scorer off the bench. That's all we need.
For sure.
We can't keep relying on those 6 players on our team because they're gonna get fatigued, and we need another extra man. You know.
There was no Bembry tonight, no Terrence Davis, no Matt Thomas, no Stanley Johnson.
Yeah.
We saw none of those guys. The only person that came off the bench that was getting minutes was Paul Watson.
Yeah.
Aaron Baines got some, and then Chris Boucher.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Henry Ellenson. Like, ever since our starters came back, I don't even remember Henry Ellenson.
Malachi Flynn got some minutes for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Yo, but he looked good though, man.
Yeah, he didn't look that great tonight. He had 4 attempts, he only made 1.
He looked, in the way he controlled the ball, like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't seem like he was confused.
There was one possession where he was waiting too long for a shot.
I think it was the end of the third, right?
Yeah. He's waiting way too long. Talking about the end of the quarter, Fred VanVleet hit a nice, crazy half-court shot with 0.4 seconds left on the clock.
That was crazy.
Fred VanVleet literally.
That was a sick shot. That was a wicked shot.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet pulled a Derek Fisher and hit a shot, obviously a lot further shot from closer to the half court line with zero point 0.4 seconds left on the clock. We need to do something at the deadline. Norman Powell, Kyle Lowry, their stock is up. Teams are desperate. Either we send Lowry back home to Philly, like I mentioned before, or Norman Powell goes to a team, a title contender who can afford him, or a playoff team who's desperate for a scorer like Norman, who's hot right now. We keep them. I'm fine with it. I'm not going to hate on it, but we definitely need to make a move to get somebody. Like trade the assets we have on the bench that we're not using.
We need a rebounder, man. That's key. We just need a rebounder. Tristan Thompson would be solid for us. Like, he'd cover the offensive rebounds for us. And, like, I mean, for a game like this, he would have came through for us. I think we would have won the game if we had Tristan Thompson on our team right now.
I think off the bench, Chris Boucher and Tristan Thompson together, offensive rebounding, that would help Chris Boucher too.
For sure.
Yeah.
A big body like Tristan Thompson would help Chris Boucher get that rebound as well.
Sure.
Top scorers and top rebounders, whatever you want to call it, for the Utah Jazz. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell, the star player of the game for them, for their team.
Yeah, big up to him, yo.
34 minutes, he had 31 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists with 3 steals. Then you had big boy Rudy Gobert, coronavirus MVP.
Coronavirus MVP. Thanks for coming out of the league.
35 minutes, he had 15 points. 35 minutes, he had 15 points, 16 rebounds, and assists, 2 blocks.
Yeah, that's my fantasy player right there.
Who?
Gobert.
For me, it's Clarkson, yo.
You're Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah, I'm Clarkson, so.
Mike Conley in 31 minutes had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. But the man had 6 turnovers. My God.
Yeah, Mike Conley didn't have a great game tonight.
Royce O'Neal didn't have a big game. He had 8 points, 8 rebounds, and assists in 29 minutes, a steal and a block. But he had some big threes in crucial moments.
He did, yeah.
He had one big three to put him up by 5, I think, to put him up 99-94 in the corner in the fourth quarter. Ingles continued his hot streak in
he's nasty, yo.
In 32 minutes, he had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. He has some nice passes tonight, too. Jordan Clarkson didn't average his season average, but in 22 minutes, he had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. In that first or second quarter, he was hot.
Jordan Clarkson's looking like JJ Redick when he's coming off the screen. Have you seen that three that he had?
Like Jamal Crawford right now.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. More like Jamal Crawford for sure, yeah.
100%, like Jamal Crawford.
Bogdanovich in 25 minutes had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. And Derek Favors in 12 minutes had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. But I feel like when Aaron Baines was in the game, this man was just getting mid-range shots all night long.
Yeah.
Top scorers for the Raptors. Whoa, Pascal Siakam? Okay.
Yeah, he did well tonight.
33 minutes, he had 27 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, and a steal. Norman Powell in 37 minutes had 17 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, a steal, and a block. OG Anunoby in his return had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 4 steals, and a block.
Before you continue on, bro, I can't be so much more happy that OG's back. And the way he played tonight showed how much we missed him, how much we needed him on the defensive end. Like he came through for us. Yeah. Especially with the threes too.
So in 34 minutes, he had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 4 steals, and a block. But he had 6 turnovers for the – or no. Wait, he fouled out? Oh, he fouled out.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he fouled out. He had 6 fouls.
Oh, that's why he was out at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he was out.
Wait, who fouled out?
OG. He got fouled out.
That's everything. That's why Pascal.
I remember when Pascal missed a shot, OG was on the bench.
Yeah.
The last shot.
Fred VanVleet in 40 minutes had 17 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. And Lowry in 34 minutes had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. And finally, Chris Boucher, the Montreal man himself, off the bench, 20 minutes at 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks. Those are your double-digit scores for the Raptors. They had, 6 people scoring double digits?
Yeah.
But was not enough. They needed that 7th man to come out and score in double digits.
Like I said earlier, like we need to switch our mindset away from Pascal and move towards Norman. Like develop that, right? Like I think that should be the change of the game plan. Should be because why are we still going back to Siakam after like the 0-4, 0-3. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like it's more of a long-term thing, and if you try to take it off of him, it might lose his confidence might be lost, right? I don't know. I agree with you too. Like I feel like Siakam doesn't really have that clutch gene in him, even though he missed 4 potential game winners or game tying shots.
I think you'll get that clutch gene in him once the fans come back in fully into the arena.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope.
So who we put in the bus?
Before we get into that, I'll expand on that real quick.
I cut him off real quick. Okay, keep going.
No, Pascal left his clutchness back in Toronto, and once he gets back there, he'll be able to perform at a high level again. I promise you that.
I see that.
The Raptors, before we get into who we're throwing under the bus and star player, we better get a win in the next 2 games. We're playing Cleveland Cavaliers. We're playing the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Houston Rockets. If we don't get 2 games,
Isaac Okoro. That's the
Isaac Okra.
Okra. No, it's not Okra. It's Okoro.
No, I was talking about is that the vegetable?
Vegetable. Yeah, Okra.
Yeah, okra.
I was gonna say. I'm saying it right.
What do they call it? Vendica? Is that what they call it in Tamil?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Going off topic completely, but throwing under the bus, I'm gonna have to go with. I don't know. This one's hard, bro. As much as I want to throw, are we throwing him under the bus for the full performance or just for the clutch part?
No, honestly, I'd say full because I don't want to. If you're gonna do Siakam, I wouldn't do that to Siakam. Considering the fact that this is his second game coming back, and he got 27 points.
Kind of hard though, man. Fourth
I know.
At the buzzer.
You want to just throw the 3 players that were on the bench?
No.
They were non-practice. We didn't even need them. Really, they barely played.
I mean, Flynn played for 17 minutes and Watson played for 14. I mean, you can leave Baines out.
Siakam should be on it.
Siakam's on the bus tonight.
Just because his fourth quarter performance, like the last play, that play where he hit an open 3 but drove instead.
I mean,
a little like F-ups.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because there was one before you continue. There was one play where you remember that you talk. Is that what you're talking about? The one he shot over Gobert.
Yeah. Before that, he had the ball at the 3-point line, and he completely just missed it and went straight. So he thought about it, took it back, and just drove. And then when Rudy missed.
Yeah. When we were up 3, he had a chance to put it up. Or if you're not prepared for the shot, if you feel like you're not ready for it because you don't have the legs for it, give it to Norman Powell. Let him take the wheel. Why do you have to force it up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It led to a transition bucket on the other end for Donovan Mitchell to get a 3-point play to tie the game, which started the whole freaking run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously Donovan Mitchell had a bucket before that, but that was the crucial tying bucket that literally gave him the momentum for him to literally come back again and hit that jumper where he started feeling it like he was.
Yeah.
He's playing like he was fucking Jesus. No offense, but apologies for the swearing, but goddamn, bro, this is so stressful watching this team lose.
Bro, the way I can't forget how many times he closed his eyes at the free throw line. when we were up by 5 points or something. How much were we up by?
110, 105.
Yeah. When he closed his eyes during one of those free throws, and I'm like, bro, this guy is gonna fucking destroy us.
When Lowry hit that 3 to put us up 5, I start pounding my chest. I'm like, Lowry loves to play Utah. Lowry loves to play Utah, bro.
Yo. But there's so many factors that screwed us over, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just Pascal, but Pascal could have just. If he's gonna take a dumb shot like that, start spinning like a Beyblade in the paint, bro. At least do that, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, it's the refs who, I don't know. There's so many factors I can complain about, but
can we put Pascal on the bus with the star at the same time and bring him in tonight? I mean, does he deserve both?
Yeah, I think he deserves both, man. Because his points, he came through with the threes. He didn't miss a free throw tonight.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
No, you know who I'm. No. You know who I'm giving it to? Pascal's under the bus tonight. You know who I'm giving the star to? I'm giving it to Mr. OG Anunoby.
Oh, OG, yes.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. Yeah.
Welcome back, OG.
OG's defense tonight was top stellar. He was hitting clutch threes in the 4th. He hit a 3 with someone literally in his face. He had
step back, yeah.
He had a bunch of steals. Bro, this guy was playing top notch. If he didn't foul out, I'm sure he would have took the last shot because that man does not shoot to miss.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we agree. OG's the star player of the game. Pascal, we're throwing under the bus. I don't give a
Mhm.
shit about the 27 points. The man has missed 4 straight buzzer beaters, and he shouldn't have took that last shot based on the fact that this is his second game coming back from health and safety protocol.
Health and safety, yeah.
The Raptors, like we said, Cleveland, Houston, next 2 games. If they don't start a 2-game winning streak, I'm done. This is my new team.
We look forward to with Matthews.
Austin Matthews is my new player.
Donovan Matthews.
Imagine I start watching.
Sorry, Anujan Matthews.
Imagine I start watching hockey and then you see Austin Matthews try spinning like a Beyblade.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was bad.
What are your final thoughts on this game? Are you guys as frustrated as me?
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. I was because I saw all the faces. I'm like, yo, we got this. But then I'm like, give it time, right? But how much time can you really give, right? So we'll see. Like, I was pissed. I wanted to punch Siakam in the face, but let's see.
Bro, we're 41 games in. How much time do they need?
I blame COVID, yo.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not giving.
100%.
I'm not blaming all of it on the Raptors, but I mean, this losing streak is it's not healthy for us Raptor fans right now.
Yeah, I know.
Especially with all of us having to stay inside and not being able to run around like we normally can during these times.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Hopefully the Raptors pull it together real soon, sooner rather than later. And
Hopefully a trade. I just hopefully there's a trade within the next 2 games we play.
Yeah.
I was hoping for that. I mean, if not, then I don't know what's gonna happen.
Either Drummond or TT. We need them.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think our safe bet's TT, to be honest. I don't think Drummond would. I don't know if they're buying him out or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Drummond trade wise,
Yeah.
don't think it's going to work for the Raptors. He's probably going to be a buyout situation. He's not going to come to the Raptors. Tristan Thompson, on the other hand, lower salary. We can match it easily. And he's a fellow Canadian who might want to come play with Kyle Lowry if Lowry's still on the team, and Chris Boucher, who's a fellow Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
The Raptors, overall, they need to fix that rebounding issue, and they need someone off the bench like a Jordan Clarkson to spark their bench, because right now they got absolutely jack squat from their bench.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Wayne Ellington or something, or JJ Redick, like what we mentioned in the past. Like, we should try to do that too. Like, just get some sort of scoring off the bench, because we can't rely on those 6 players.
For sure.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's just Musa, right?
Musa.
Let's call it a night. Forget this game happened. But I am happy that we're trending in the right direction. We're finally healthy. We finally got our full roster, and we're finally playing in some competitive games rather than blowouts. As long as they can pile up a few wins and start a winning streak, we should be back to normal again. But till then,
Musa.
appreciate everyone tuning in to watch the podcast. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you like it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to it. What are y'all waiting for? Stop wasting your time. Because we post lit videos every single day. I know y'all want to watch us stress about the Raptors and complain about the Raptors.
Come on, dude, breathe in.
I can't.
Breathe out. We're almost there.
I got some other remedy. I got some alcohol waiting for me after this is done. But that's going to do it for this podcast. Appreciate everyone tuning in, like I said. And we'll be back real soon against Cleveland with some positive vibes and positive energy. Till then, stay blessed, stay woke, and please stay safe. Peace.